Echinacea came from Derek. So I was really just repeating what you were saying last week. But I look at these now and I look at them a little bit differently. I look at the coneflower and I see the seeds in the center part of them. And I realize that those seeds are going to be great for the birds later on. I look at these beautiful flowers and I see the stems and I see how thick they are. And I realize that those are going to be strong throughout the summertime, throughout the summer winds. And they're going to bring so much beauty to your garden. And we're also going to be giving you so much color. You're bringing 3 of these at home, and you're doing so for just $9.99 each, which is also your easy payment plan. It's shipping to you for free, and you can use this in a variety of different ways. Do you want to put them in your garden beds? Is this something that's going to go into your planters, or do you want to use these to be able to, I would even put these in I was presenting yesterday, and I have one of those like raised garden beds. I would have that just to literally trim them off and not even have it for the beauty, but just literally to grow and bring them inside.
100%.
Like that flower factory.
Yeah, you know, these are, I love everything that you said. There's nothing like these echinacea in terms of color, like bold, vibrant, electric color in the garden. But they're so easy to grow because these are traditional North American natives. So why do we love native flowering plants? Because they are already used to our crazy up and down weather, our extreme weather, and finally our rocky kind of unique soil that we have here. It's not like bringing something from Asia and trying to, put it here and get it in the right conditions. No, like you will find echinacea in the wild at your local park, but those echinacea are not these in the sense that what we have here, it's brand new. What I love about these is that these are award winners for their color, for their shape, and for their size.
So how are they different in the park?
Yeah.
Well, let's go back to that, because as you say that, I absolutely have seen the yellow echinacea at parks before. I can think of the nature trails that I've been on, and I've seen them.
Probably you didn't. You probably
didn't?
actually saw a black-eyed Susan.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because actually in nature they only come as light pink.
Okay, well then I
purple.
definitely did not see these. And that's why we have the experts with us.
But there are flowers that look similar.
Okay.
But so in nature, echinacea can get pretty tall, about 4 to 5 feet tall, and they only come really in pink. What we have here, though, these are bold colors, practically the entire rainbow, and they're on a plant that's slightly dwarf, and we love that. So they're not going to be strung out and stemmy. They're going to have this really nice looking form like what you see here, and I love that because you could do these in containers, you can do these in your mixed beds. The fun thing about this, Justin, is that you do get sort of a carpet of color, and the color they're bold, they're bright, and these are pollinator friendly as well. So right now in this stage, the bees are going to be all over them, but then as wintertime comes, then the goldfinches are on them, because those places where there was pollen earlier in the summer, like here where the bumblebees come and your honeybees later on, those turn into seeds for finches and all kinds of other small birds. So this is a 2-for-1 because we get to enjoy it, and then all the critters in nature that we like get to enjoy it too. Fun fact, deer and pests, they have no interest in these.
They don't want anything to do with them. So you don't need to worry, if you've got deer in your backyard, you don't need to worry about it at all, because this is going to be able to still hold strong with them even if they're walking by.
Yes, and I mean, the thing is, these are called cone flowers, so that cone is kind of like a spiky ball. Your deer are not going to enjoy chewing on that.
But the bees will love it. So let's talk about pollinators, because when I told Nick about I purchased some of the pollinator flowers that you had, and I told him that, and he was like, oh, I don't want bees in the backyard. I do want bees in the backyard because I have a lot of veggies that I grow. I have 2 raised, they're about 12 feet long each, so I've got like 24 feet of garden, and I really want bees and pollinators in the backyard to help to cross-pollinate.
Well, and here's the thing, vegetable flowers are notoriously small. I mean, think of a tomato flower. It's a very tiny flower.
Yeah.
But these are massive bullseyes for your bees and your other pollinators.
So, can see it.
So your tomatoes, your eggplants, your peppers, they don't just make fruit. They have to be pollinated. And so you got to pull those pollinators in. So this is sort of like a big billboard, like, hey, come this way. And then you have these nearby to your veggies, and then they're going to say, oh, well, what else is around this area? And then that's how they're going to pollinate all of your food. And it's important too because pollinators, such as bees, their numbers are dwindling.
Yeah.
Give them something to eat. You're just gonna help them out.
I just sit here like I'm in science class. Like I love this. I'm gonna miss this so much that we're not. That this might be our final show together here, as the season is coming to the end. It's M132064 because the season is coming to an end. You don't want to miss out on any of these sale prices that we have, because your opportunities to be able to pick these up are gonna pass by. Right now, you are getting 3 of these at home for just $9.99 on an easy pay, and it's shipping to you for free. M132064. All right, Derek, thank you so much. I think we're gonna move on to right here, right?